I have for you the top ways to make a lot of money in GTA 5 Online. When I say a lot of money, I'm talking over $6 million plus. Now, you don't want to miss the third method in this video because the third method will make you the most money as possible. And just know this, everything I'm about to show you, you can do 100% solo in GTA Online. With that being said, hey, let's jump right into this. Now, the first method I recommend doing is a Cluckin Heist. The reason why I put this first in the video because everybody can do this in GTA Online. Literally, if you're a rank 1, you can jump right into this. And the best part about this right here for the Cluckin Heist, I'm going to show you how to do it this silent and sneaky way. We're not going to be doing any destruction. We're going to be like a little mouse running around with a turd in his mouth. Now, you're going to arrive in this heist in style. I'm talking about not a car, I'm not talking about a limousine. I'm talking about you're going to pop up in a gosh darn crate. And there I am right there with a spooky little mask on. Now, I have the worst gosh darn armor, but you don't even need armor for this thing here because we're going silent and sneaky. Now, we're going to 3 guards straight ahead in this nice little warehouse. Get the gosh darn gators, get where the suppressor. If you don't press on it, guess what? They're going to hear you. As you can see here, I'm already causing problems right there. I'm taking out all these guys here. 3 NPCs night-nighted. Now, this electric box, see you later, alligator. Now, you got to pay attention here. You got to listen up, sit up on that seat right there, get focused. Look at this. We have like a whole bunch of people in this hallway. I'm going to take him out strategically. I'm going to take this guy out first to my left and the other 2 people over here to my right. Now, the guy in the hallway, he's too far away. And I don't want to take him out because what happens if I go to take him out? This guy pops out of nowhere. Listen, you don't want to do that. You got to wait for this guy now to come back down this hallway. Now, make sure he sees no bodies. If he sees a body, he's going to get scared. Now, right here, where the guy gets a little too close to comfort, go ahead and take him out like I did right there. But there's a guy to his left. Take him out really fast because look, he just got scared. Now there's another guy to my left right here by the secret ingredients of gosh darn Cluckin Bell. I take him out and the 2 other NPCs down the hallway, they start wandering away. We like that. Now since they left, I started tiptoeing. I didn't want to walk because I walk heavily and everybody in the world can hear it. It sounds like a T-Rex. Now I need to go downstairs and fill up my loot bag. And now when I go downstairs, there'll be more NPCs waiting for yours truly. So I get focused. I don't want to get caught by anybody. But guess what? I got very close. Very uncomfortable because this guy got night-nighted, but the 2 other NPCs right here, I almost blew my cover. Look at him. Did I actually blow my cover? Well, we're gonna figure this one out here when we get upstairs. But first, I gotta get my loot bags full. Now, you ask yourself, but you're picking up some of that cane. Isn't it weird though when you do the Perico heist though, you pick up the cane, you get more money for the loot? I agree. But if you're still in this video right now, I want to know in the comments below. Drop an I in the comments, and I'll heart every one of those comments because you're the true MVP. Hey, and I noticed you in the comments below. So after that, I picked up all the loot. Right now, we gotta know if I actually got spotted because the guy did see me. I want to know if I go upstairs, will they actually know I'm here? So let's go ahead, bada boom, bada bang. Let's see if I'm actually been noticed. So they don't know I'm here, which is good. Now this is very important. We're gonna go through this door right here. We have 3 NPCs in this room. This guy to our left, we're gonna take out first, give him a little headache, bada boom, bada bing. Now this guy does the headache. Now right here, listen, panic might set in because there'll be a guy probably walking through that area right there. But first off, let's see if we can get him to walk by. But if he doesn't, I'm gonna go over here and open this door right here because there's more loot behind this crate right here in another warehouse. Now we're gonna enter this warehouse right here. There'll be 2 NPCs chilling. We're gonna be going around like a little mouse again. Listen, no fat footsteps. We're gonna walk like a mouse. Now this guy right here is gonna give himself a little headache. He's gonna get close and personal to him and bada boom, bada bing. Another guy on the other side here. Now make sure you don't miss this shot right here. You gotta get the right shot right here, like I'm doing right here. Took a deep breath and bada boom, bada bing. And now I was told the crates in the back warehouse will always have the loot in it. So go ahead, open the crate. Let's see if it actually is the truth. Well, this crate actually had the loot, which I'm pretty excited about. Which means I don't have to run around and see what crates have it. Now that one had it right there. Let's see if the other one on the other side actually has the loot in it. So I'm gonna get my crowbar right here. I'm gonna smack this crate and open it up, see what we got in there. Look at this. Actually, it has the stuff in there. This is tremendous. Now the bags are full. Okay, we secured the bag, right? Now we gotta get out of this part of the warehouse down here. Guess what? This guy popped out of nowhere. Woof. Took care of him real quick because I got a little scared and prepared. He almost saw me. Now, listen, we gotta listen up again right here. This part here, you gotta be really stealth about because we're doing this stealth way. Because if we actually alert the NPCs, 1,000 of them will keep on respawning. Now this guy over here, I recommend pressing start right over here and see the pattern where they're walking because if you don't do that, you might just night this guy and this guy over here is gonna walk right into it and say, uh-oh, what happened over here? So I decided to take a chance. I made it this far without being seen. So I took this guy out, got a little clue close and personal, but this guy started walking. Now I started getting scared. Look at this. I started chafing. I started sweating. We looked in each other's eyes. I gave him a little night. Now down the hallway here, there'll be more NPCs waiting for us. So we gotta make sure we're gonna go there silent and sneaky. I became one with the wall right over here. And this guy over here is probably on MySpace, right? Probably uploading his gosh darn profile. But I said, no what? Not today, right? Night. See you later, alligator. Now the sweat is almost fully gone. The heart rate's almost fully down. We have 2 NPCs left over here by the office. This guy right here, listen, he's guarding the door. Not anymore. And this guy over here, bada boom, bada bing. Now we gotta go to the office. I never watched the show. I'll be honest with you, never watched it, but I heard it's good. So we're over here by the office right here. I need to find the keys. Actually, if anybody can rewind the video, can you tell me if the keys were sitting there the whole entire time or they just spawned right there and then? But now since I have the keys to the kingdom, I need to go to the office right there, open the door, and actually do some hacking. If I ask yourself, there's no more NPCs in this whole entire gosh darn warehouse. Actually, Actually, no, there's not. But if you went here the aggressive way, there'd be NPCs still spawning at this point right here, so keep that in mind. But you do get a lot of XP for extra NPCs at night. Right now, you see here, I'm messing with this computer, messing with this guy's MySpace, right? Changing the gosh darn music on his homepage. So bada boom, bada bing. I got this nice little device right here. Now, there'll be a whole bunch of computers in this warehouse right here. We gotta figure out which one we need. Now, this one right here, of course, the first one I see isn't the one we need. So we gotta run around this gosh darn little chickens. Look at the little chickens. This is so sad, right? But we all love chicken, right? Now, over here, I hope this one actually does work. Look at this. I got all the bars. I have cell service. This one here didn't work. Came over to this one that's down this hallway. This one here worked. This is tremendous. So I'm actually wheezing and sneezing around this place here. The last and final computer. Tremendous. Now I gotta go back to the office because there's a safe right there waiting for us. Now here's a code. The code will be right here on this device. So I said, what? Let me put the code into this big old safe right here and get the money. Now once I got the money, guess what? We're great, grand, wonderful. We're doing tremendous things now. Now we gotta get out of this facilities right here. Now pro tip right here. Since we came in here actually silent and sneaky, we actually didn't lure any NPCs at all. We do have 3 stars, but it's just flashing. It doesn't really do anything. But I'll come over here. I'm gonna hit this electric box right here, and outside, usually if you came here the aggressive way, the cops would be outside waiting for you, and NPCs would be waiting for you as well. So right here, I'm trying to, adjust to the situation that I'm in right now. I'm actually trying to progress everything. I'm trying to see that actually cops are coming after you, but they're not. Now the NPCs right here in the blue cones don't know I just stole the secret formula for KFC. They're just unaware of the situation going below their nose. So right here, I can take out these NPCs right here, but really, to be honest with you, listen, I want to get out of here fast and easy peasy lemon squeezy. Now right here, I'm just trying to adjust to the situation. I have NPCs right in front of me with the blue cones. They're just chilling right there, and there's a guy to my right. Now I want to take out the guy to my right because he's in my path, and I need to do that because if I don't, he actually might see me. Now right here, I started getting a little too confident. I took out that guy, but this guy was too far away, and I missed him. So I had to keep on hitting him with the good old night and see if he actually does get night, and eventually, guess what? He did. Now over here, it'd be more NPCs waiting. This guy here knew I was here, so guess what? Everybody knows that I'm here. Big old surprise. But now I'm running with the gosh darn KFC formula. Nobody can stop me. There's a guy by this dumpster. He's no longer there because he's just been night. Now in this garage right here, there's a truck waiting for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and get in there and get myself my getaway car. It happens to be a nice old truck. I'm not a man of trucks. I'm a man of many things, but trucks may not be one of them right here. But I'm gonna drive on the gosh darn train tracks like I'm a gosh darn train. Now you don't want to drive on the highway, especially with a truck like this. You want to drive on the train tracks. Now you gotta watch out. There's a random cop. How does he know I'm here? I have questions. I just don't understand. How does he know I'm there? Now you ask yourself, Div, you're on a tremendous train tracks here with a tremendous truck. Is there any way trains will pop up in this mission? Actually, there's gonna be a train popping up. I would have saw one by now because this game's programmed that way. But I stick to the side because, again, in this game, you just never know. Also, if you go into the first tunnel right here, you don't lose the stars. I thought I'd lose the stars in this tunnel. I'm like, can you disappear? So I got a little, unsettled with the situation. I went to the second tunnel, and I sat there for a couple of seconds, and guess what? It's still being Christmas to my left, the little lights. I said, you know what? Let me just drive away. And once I got close to these water towers with the aliens on them, I actually started losing the stars, which is tremendous. Now I just had to drive back to Vincent's place, and guess what? That's how we get paid. And make sure you don't crash your car and destroy it or get any more stars on the way back to Vincent's place because, listen, you never know what can happen in this game. So right now, we're going to go back to Vincent's place, and we're going to get some good old money for here. Again, this opens at rank 1, so if you're a rank 1 watching this video, do the setups and go ahead and do this, and bada boom, bada bing. You're going to get mission pass div. How much money do we get? $500,000. That's $1 million when there's double money and RP on this, and like a couple thousand RP, which isn't bad at all. Now the second method right here is a Perico heist, right? We love the Perico heist, but listen, we don't love what they've been giving us lately. I'm going to show you what actually I got in the Perico heist for this one here. It's a little surprise that I can tell you. This is a cool little tip right here. If you didn't know, if you're driving your boat right here, actually the computer makes you drive into this invisible wall here. Rockstar, maybe fix that because every time I do this thing, I always drive right into that wall. So right here, I'm going to go back and forth, and just like a fish out of water, eventually park my gosh darn boat the way it's supposed to be parked. Now the reason why I parked it over here, I have no weapons out because if they do see me with weapons, they're gonna say, hey, you're a bad guy. But looks right here, I came over to these shirts. Listen, I got nice shirts on now, right? If you get that placement right there with shirts, you're golden. But look at this over here. Do you see that truck over there? That truck right there can get you in the gosh darn compound so darn easily. Now I'm chafing towards this truck right here. I'm huffing and puffing. If you didn't know, this is how I always do the Perico heist. This is the same exact way I do it every time to show you. Look how easy this is. Now the objective for me right now is to get the cane. And now this is gonna be a little struggle because they mess this whole entire heist up for you. And I'm about to show you exactly what I mean when I said that because listen, these gosh darn NPCs have x-rays in their eyes. So right over here, I'm gonna park my tremendous truck. Now the guy over here, I'm probably gonna night probably just one person this whole entire heist is this guy over here to my left because this guy right here on the left right here can actually see through that little hut and he see if you're in there. So go ahead, take out the camera as well. Now be another guy over here by the electric box. We gotta wait for this guy to start walking past us because he can see us too. Trust me, I failed this a couple times because I'm like, how do these people see me? Trust me, they will see you. So make sure this guy walks away. Once he's walking away, we can get ourselves into this little hut right here where the cane is, because the cane is the best stuff you can get when doing this solo. So I buzzed myself right into this little gate right here. I had to run. I'll be honest with you, I was sweating. My heart was pounding because this guy turns around and sees me in here. I got to turn off my game again, and I don't want to do that. I did that twice already. So I scooped up all the stuff. My bag is half full, as you can see here, but wait, there's more cane we need to get. So I started chafing over here back to my nice trick. Now, like I said before, I told you these NPCs can see through walls. Yes, because I'm about to show you in a little bit. They can see through walls. Another spot right here. My second spot I need to go to, they actually can see through the walls as well. So keep that in mind when doing this heist right here, because they totally changed this stuff. And randomly right over here when you come by this big gate, sometimes the NPCs know that like you're not the person you're supposed to be. It happened to me a couple times. I don't know what's going on in this game. Only thing I know is we're making over $6 million in this video, so make sure you drop a like. Now I'm driving around this whole entire little gosh darn island with this tremendous truck right here. I came to the second location where they can see through walls. Now you gotta know this. You gotta know the pattern of this guy over here, because listen, he will see you through this wall. Make sure to take out this camera right here, because if the camera sees you, it will be alerted to saying, hey, you're not the person you're supposed to be. So I took the camera out. Now right here, I gotta wait for this guy to walk back up this little hill right here. This does take some time because this guy again can see through walls. Now right here I was being a little too scared because I thought maybe he was gonna see me, so I started tiptoeing right here to this gate and I started sniffing it for a couple of seconds. That's how close I was to it. And once he started walking away, that is my time to buzz myself in there. But wait, I gotta buzz myself in there. I gotta do this as fast as possible because this guy will eventually come back. As you see here, this guy turned around and he's looking my way. And if I stood there any longer, he'll say, hey, guess what? You're not John Cena. He's gonna alert the guards, and guess what? The whole entire heist is ruined from there. So I started sitting here for a couple of seconds admiring the scenery and whatnot. Again, I'm timed because I'm trying to get the lead challenge right here. So he started walking away. I started getting close and personal to the cane because listen, I gotta scoop this up as fast as possible. So once he started walking away, I started scooping this stuff up as fast as I possibly can because listen, I have like maybe 5 seconds to get this stuff before he turns around and says, hey, guess what? There you are. You're not John Cena. The reason why I was very cautious right there because I did fail it a couple of times by doing this, but now since I didn't fail, I can go back to my nice trick. Now I'll get myself into my nice trick. I gotta drive to the compound. Listen, we go through the sewers if you want, but today I'm just gonna go through the gosh darn compound because I got myself my nice truck with me. No jokes, the secondary objects are probably the hardest thing in this whole entire heist to do because I was getting actually watched by people through walls. So I made it to the compound. Again, we're going through this thing silent and sneaky. No reason to be scared at all because listen, from here on out, it's pretty darn easy. So every time I do the Perico heist, I do it this way. I wait for the gosh darn people in the red cones to get out of my way. I usually sneak around them like a gosh darn fart in the middle of the night. Speaking of farts, this guy right here is going to start crop dusting his way away from here. This is the time to go because listen, if we get in his red cones, he's going to know who we are. I'm going to tiptoe right over here because this man can probably hear my fat steps. They can see through walls. They can hear my fat steps. I'm going to do the same as that thing over here to this guard right here. We're going to tiptoe it. No fat steps at all because he's going to hear it. I'm going to take my cankles right up these stairs right here, and to my left to be another guy walking down the stairs. We can also go past this man just like John Cena. He's not going to see us or hear us at all. Now just make sure you don't bump into this man because there's a chance you can, because there's a little tight squeeze we need to go to right over here. See, he's right there. Now it's time for us to be a mouse. Do not walk right into this man. It might be a little hard at first, but make sure you stick to the wall. Like literally become one with the wall right here. Tremendous. Look at this. We passed this man. Now it's time to get ourselves into his office. Now since I'm in his office right here, guess what? There's a nice little safe just chilling right here and has money in it. This is not the main stuff right here, but this is some extra money. Go ahead and scoop up. And I did right here so far $451,000. I did a little hackaroo right here. Now I'm downstairs. Yes, and yourself dib. Did you finally get yourself the pink diamond? Did you dib it? Guess what? I did it. You want to know what I got again? The gosh darn documents. Rockstar. You maybe want to switch this up eventually. I want to know in the comments below, when's the last time you got yourself the pink diamond? I want to know personally because I never get it ever. No jokes. I never get that thing ever. So I got the gosh darn code to get in the safe right here. I put it in there and bada boom, bada bang. Over $1 million plus. Listen, you just love to see it. Now it's time to get out of this gosh darn place. Listen, I'm sad there's no pink diamond. Listen, it happens every time. Now this is very important right here. We got to get out of this place without being seen by the gosh darn red cones. Right here, this guy, again, John Cena mode, we need to scoop right past this man. He doesn't see us. Watch out for the big guy downstairs, the big juggernaut. He sees you. See you later. Now make sure you do this right here. This is a pro tip right here. You're going to see the other guy walking down there. He's going to walk around and go to the front of the gosh darn stairs. Wait for him to turn around and get back to the gate entrance, and that's when you can actually go ahead and go. Now since he's walking, it's my time to get out of here as fast as possible before the big juggernaut sees me and I get really scared. Me personally, I like leaving this place through the front gate because it's fun. It's easy peasy lemon squeezy. Now since I'm out here, I'm going to start running over here to this guy. This guy's in another dimension. He doesn't really care what's going on, so you can go ahead and steal his bike. He doesn't care. Now what I do right here, once I steal this man's bike, I'm going to watch out for all the trees that spawn out of nowhere and just drive my bike right into the ocean. Now while I'm in the ocean right here, I'm going to start swimming straight ahead. Make sure you have a rebreather or something like that, else you might get night-nighted. You got to keep that in mind. I thought you could go to the top of the water to swim like that, but I like swimming like a fish in this game. So right here, I got the gosh darn heist complete. Let's see how much money I actually get. That I complete the gosh darn elite challenge. Let's see. My potential take was over $4 million plus, but my actual take was $1 million. But wait, let's see if I actually get myself the elite challenge. How long did it take me to complete this heist right right here, 13 minutes and 25 seconds. You just love to see it. Hacks failed, 0. We get 100% of our loot bag full. Yes, we did. I mean, we get ourselves a elite challenger here. Give me $1.1 million right there for the heist, which is tremendous. Now onto the third, and this is by far the best way to make money in GTA 5 Online. No jokes, it's better than the gosh darn Perico heist. It's my fan favorite, but it's more of a grind. Now the thing I'll talk about right here is a gosh darn hangar. Now me personally, this is my most favorite business in GTA 5 Online. It used to be the one I hated the most, but now trust me, it's 100% worth it. And the reason why it's my most favorite business in GTA 5 Online, look at this, I got 50 crates I can go ahead and sell. That's cool. You have 50 crates of medical supplies. How much does that sell for? Well, let me show you right here. My 100% of my crates right here, 70% bonus, sells for $2.5 million. When it's a double money and RP on that, that's a lot of money. I always recommend sourcing one of the gosh darn crates. I always do medical supplies because why not? I'm going to sell this right here, and I'm going to do the land mission. The land missions are the most easiest one because they always give you one vehicle. No jokes, literally, I did the land, and look at this. I have one gosh darn car. I have 20 minutes to deliver 5 crates. Now, sourcing 50 crates does take some time. It's more of a grind. I did 10 a day. I'm going to show you the most easiest way to source crates at the end of the sell mission right here to show you get these crates a lot faster. So we see here I have 5 locations to go to in an invite only session. This is some easy peasy lemon squeezy type of stuff, I can tell you that. So I went to the first spot right here. I dropped my box, went to the second location, dropped that box, came to the third location as well, dropped the box as well. Look how easy this stuff is. Now you never ever want to sell this through the air. You always want to do it land. Like I said before, you always get one vehicle, especially when you're doing it by yourself. But since my third crate was delivered, I started getting myself NPCs in a helicopter after me. They're like mosquitoes. They really don't do anything. So I came over to my fourth location. I dropped the box right there, and I had to go to my fifth and final location. This is tremendous. Look how easy this stuff is. Once it's double money and RP, listen, you're crazy if you're not doing it. Trust me, it's worth the grind. Even $2.5 million is worth it. Right here at my last and final crate, I dropped right there. I need to get myself out of the area, and look at this right here. I got myself the money. Over $2 million plus with 50 crates, which is tremendous. Now I'm going to show you how I sourced all those crates the fastest way possible right here. So right here at 36 crates, I had a bonus of 35% because I believe after 25 crates, you get the 35% bonus. And every time I do a source mission, it's always on land. This is exactly how I do it. I get myself my jet right here. This jet here is pretty darn good. It's kind of pricey. You can use yourself a press or a helicopter, but since this jet is so fast and it can hover, trust me, it's well worth it if you have it. So go ahead and use it if you actually have it. And since I'm doing this all by myself, since I have no friends, if you have friends, you can source these crates a lot faster. You get yourself more crates. But since it's just by myself, I look down below to see what a crate is. I can see the crate easily because it just starts flashing right below me, and that's usually where I get my gosh darn helicopter, maybe a presser. For me, I have my jet because it's so darn fast. I go down there and I scoop it up with my jet. It's simple as that. Once I scoop it up with my jet, I get myself out of there, go back to the hangar, and this is how I've been sourcing all my crates since I have no friends at all. But hey, this actually is a real grind. But this is a pro tip right here. Say you get yourself 50 crates like I did right there, pay for medical supplies, you can always just keep it in your hangar. When it's double money in RP or maybe triple money in RP, you can go ahead and sell it. So keep that in mind as a back burner right there and get yourself that extra money if you need it. On to the next money method here to make ourselves even more money in GTA 5 Online. So I was doing all the source missions for the hangar, getting all my medical supplies. On the side, I was actually filling my bunker as well. Look at this. So if you have a stock, 100%. You just love to see it, right? Now, usually I would like to sell this when it's double money and RP, but I just never know when that's ever going to happen. Now, if it ever happens for the hangar, like I said before, listen, I would recommend holding your stuff for the hangar mission when it sells for double money and RP because that's well worth it. But right here, hey, $1 million plus. Now, I made myself over $20 million so far with the bunker, which is pretty darn good since I don't really utilize this as much as I want to. But when it's double money and RP, I usually jump on this. But right now, it's not. We have $1 million plus in there. Listen, we'd love to see it. We're going to sell to Los Santos, and I have the best bunker location in GTA Online, meaning I'm going to get an easy sell mission right here. But right here, this is very important. If you get a mission like this where you got to deliver the vehicles and there's like 4 of them and you have 45 minutes, listen, I recommend just going back to story mode and just turn off the game to restart it. Your actual stock might deplete a little bit, but eventually it's going to go back up. When there's more cars to move around, listen, to be honest, it's not worth it at all. You want the mission I'm about to show you right here, and that's exactly what I did right here. I went back to my bunker. I got my stock right back up to 100%, and I'm going to sell to Los Santos. If you get this mission right here, you're in the clear. You can do this one so darn easily. So I got a full entire stock for my bunker right here. I got a sell mission for 2 trucks right here. I'm in an invite only session. Now the only thing I got to do with this truck right here is just deliver to the destination. I have 23 minutes to do that. They actually added more time for these sell missions right here. Now, the only haggard thing about this sell mission right here is the fuzz, because once you get to a certain point, they're going to pop out of nowhere. They're literally like mosquitoes. They just literally get in my way, so I just get them out of my own way with the truck right here because this truck here just throws them into another dimension. Now I gotta talk about this because this actually happened to me a couple times with doing a sell mission for the bunker. You would never believe it, but sometimes there's a chance your gosh darn cargo in the back of your truck, you do a turn, it's gonna fly right off, and a couple of times mine has fallen into the ocean. And let's say if it falls off and it's hard to back up to it, it's just gonna respawn. Just keep that in mind. But if you do this in a public session, you will get yourself more money depending on how many players are in there. Now if you're on console, you can do that, but if you're on PC like me, I would never jump in a public session and do any kind of sell mission at all, because literally every time I do it, there's a modder trying to mess with me and destroy my product. And listen, the high blood pressure isn't worth it because they can literally just turn off the game if you're on PC. As you can see right here, we're doing pretty darn good right here. 19 minutes on the clock. Now watch what happens right here. I would call my gosh darn jet. You call a presser or a helicopter, but right here, remember I said when you turn your car, look at this. My thing, I swear to God, every time it's gonna go into the ocean, it just finds a way. It's like a magnet. They're just connected together somehow. But listen, you gotta drive with care because you just never know. There's my jet right there in the spot I need to bring my gosh darn cargo. So the first thing of cargo has been delivered, and now I gotta get my jet and go all the way back to the gosh darn other truck. Now the reason why I'm showing you this right here, it's a pro tip. This will get you back to your gosh darn other truck a lot faster. We have 17 minutes on the clock. Listen, we're doing tremendous things in life. Now if you don't have yourself a jet, a presser, or a helicopter like I have right here, you can always drive back. Since we have a lot of time on the gosh darn clock, we have 23 minutes to do this whole entire cell mission. You should be pretty darn good for that. But I would drive like I'm about to poop my pants. I'll be honest with you, I'll be getting the cold sweats. That's how fast I'll be driving. That's what I can tell you right here. On to my second truck right here. Took it to the destination and bada boom and bada bing. I didn't destroy my truck right here. I learned my lesson before. And look at this right here. An easy sell mission. You just love to see it. Over $1 million plus. When this is double money and RP on this right here, this will get you over $2 million. Now on to the last and final money method for this video to make ourselves even more money. So I came over here to my agency. I did all the setup missions for the gosh darn Dr. Dre contract. This one here is literally, it's a pretty darn easy one. Now the mission's gonna start me right outside of my agency. I'm gonna get my armored SUV right here, and I'm gonna show you the location we need to go to. Now the first part of this mission, we have to drive to the rail yard that I'm gonna show you right here. Now at this rail yard, there's gonna be a whole bunch of NPCs, so keep that in mind and make sure you got armor and snacks because you're gonna need them. There's gonna be a cutscene happening. Johnny, listen, he doesn't want to be anything a part of this. He wants to get out of here, but he's about to go to the airport. Don't worry, we're gonna catch up to him later. Now this is where we have a little fun. We're gonna get some RP for this right here, but right here I start using my flammable bullets right here. You would just love these things here. They're tremendous. We don't have that much ammo for this Gator's Gat right here, but hey, I like using this one here because it takes them out a lot easier. Then I got my shotgun and I started doing the same as that thing, but this bullets right here exploded, which makes it a lot easier to destroy the vehicles I'm about to show you that pop up. So at this point right here, the cars are going to start spawning in, and guess what? They're not ready for this nice little bada boom bada bing, right? So over a period of time, a whole bunch of NPCs are going to keep on spawning, so go ahead and take them out. Some good RP you're going to get yourself because there's like 1,000 NPCs that keep on respawning right here, so I just take them out. Now once I take them all out, I gotta go run to my nice truck that's in the distance. Rockstar, why is this so far away? Now I'll get myself into this car right here. I see something. Where are you going? You gotta go somewhere? Yeah, I gotta go to the airport because Johnny's waiting for us in the hangar. So eventually made it to the hangar right here where Johnny's chilling with a whole bunch of NPCs. Now I never do this ever. I went in first person mode and it actually was pretty darn fun. Like I said before, you're gonna need some armor and snacks for this mission right here because I'll be honest with you, these NPCs, these professionals in this mission right here, they have tremendous aim. Look at them. They just keep on spawning out of nowhere. Personally, I'll be honest with you, doing the first person mode was a lot easier to night the NPCs. As you can see right there, I kind of missed a little bit, but let's not talk about it. Now I go on a little rampage right here, night all the NPCs. Now as you can see here, this is not a hard mission at all. But watch out for this car right here. These NPCs in there actually almost nighted me. I got a little scared, right? You got to get out of there fast because if you don't, you're gonna get nighted and you're gonna lose a life. Even though we have 2 of them, it's okay. But ask yourself, Deb, how many NPCs are in this mission right here in this hangar? Well, actually, there's probably like, it feels like 1,000 of them, to be honest with you. After like 40 minutes of just night NPCs, you gotta get Johnny. Johnny's hiding upstairs. Listen, I recommend just hitting him a little bit. Don't hit him too hard because if you night him, listen, I'm not sure if you actually can night him. Has anybody ever failed this mission yet? Has anybody ever failed this when you night Johnny 100%? And Big J's chilling right there. I'm gonna give him a couple love taps right there in the arm and tell him, you know what? Listen, it's okay. Everything's all right. Now once I've done that, he's gonna fall to his knees. I'm gonna hold him like I'm on the Titanic. Then the cutscene's gonna play. The mean Dr. Dre. I literally gotta just drive him back to a location where his helicopter is chilling. And guess what? Once I done that, I got the mission pass. How much money do we get for that sell right there? Well, the Dr. J contract pays out $1 million plus, giving us a total now in this whole entire video over $6 million I made. Listen, you just love to see it. But say you're starting off in GTA Online and you want to make yourself millions of dollars, check out this video right here where I show you exactly how to do that right now. It's pretty darn easy, so I'll catch you on that video.